really hot in here. I want the fans to know it's very hot. It ain't as easy as it looks.
It definitely is, bud. I'll tell you what, Steven, he's already chugged down the second bottle of water, or one bottle of water down, and he's got another one in his lap, so definitely trying to keep himself from getting dehydrated. Talk about what it's going to take to hold off these guys. Good race between you and Lucas, the first 60.
Yeah, Lucas is always a top competitor. I'm actually very happy about being in front of him right now, but they're working hard on that car. They'll get it together. I know he will. He's very smart. I just want to say you guys are doing a great job up there in the booth. I love that Facebook Live yesterday. That was awesome. Good job, guys.
Appreciate it, my friend. Josh Yeoman there in the car number 2 entry. Hey, he likes you, Steven. He likes you in the broadcast booth.
We enjoyed doing that. That was a lot of fun doing Facebook Live.
Hey, I've known the Lucas
yesterday.
family for a long time. The Lucas Racing, Clarendon Auto Parts, Lucas Fabrication, machine number 11, a Manning, South Carolina. Averett Lucas is in. Averett, buddy, 60 laps in, 40 to go. You're still strapped in. You haven't even took the helmets off or nothing. Looks like you got some refreshment. You got actually a cooler you can drink some drink during the race, so that's cool to have. Talk about the first half of the race and what's it going to take to get around Yeoman?
Just got too free in that first run, so we're going to tighten her back up and hopefully put a little bit better tire on the right side. I know we had to start. We started with our worst too, so hopefully we'll be a lot better in the second half.
There you go. Again, that's the thoughts of the man in the number 2 spot right now, Averett Lucas, a man that knows Florence Motor Speedway very well. Former champion at Dillon Motor Speedway, Florence Speedway, ran in the Southeast Limited Late Model Series as well. He's truly a talented wheelman. Track bar adjustment going on, changing some shocks and springs on the left front of the machine of Dustin Yeoman in 25. Dustin, what's your thoughts of the first half of the race?
Loose off. I don't have any bite off. But I'm already a lap down, so I'm just going to go there and make some good laps, turn some good laps, and hopefully get this lap back.
There you go. So, again, they're making a spring change on the left front of the 25, adding some more Sunoco racing fuel in the cockpit. We're going to talk now to McCall, South Carolina. I think I made some people mad because I said Darlington by accident, buddy, and I'm so sorry for that. McCall, South Carolina's Archie Adams Sr., the points champion for Florence in the late models. Another dance. You look very, very comfortable, 60 down, and it's going to get wild for the last 40. Is that what you're predicting?
Yeah, we're going to try to do a little bit better in the last 40 if we can.
There you go. What's your thoughts of the first half of the race, Archie?
It was all right. I enjoyed it. The car was a little bit loose. We hope to tighten it up a little bit.
There you go. Well, Stephen Harriott, that's the thoughts of the champion for Florence in late models of McCall, South Carolina's Archie Adams Sr. As we have 3 minutes remaining. 3 minutes remaining in the break. And, Stephen, I'll go back up to you.
Yeah, they go ahead and get them some water. They're going to need that. This is a long event. 100 laps is a lot more than they're used to, and they will actually start cramping in these cars if they do not stay hydrated because it does get hot in those cars.
Hey, I'm back down here with Will Hudson in the 81 machine, Stephen, and you're having fun in the late models. It's kind of a quiet race right now for the first 60. What's your thoughts of the last 40 coming up?
Well, let's hope it stays pretty clean, and I like to just have fun. It's just really hot in this car right now.
I was telling a lot of people that, the temperature might be dropping out here. I've already put a jacket on, but it is hot in this race car.
Oh, yeah, I wish I could take this suit off. It would be so much better.
There you go. Hey, that's the thoughts of, again, the driver, William Hudson. They have already made an adjustment on a spring and track wedge on the right front. Now they're going to do something here on the left front. They've already added some Sunoco racing fuel, so he's back down in a way, and his crew will be ready to go after the 10-minute break. Casey Kelly in the Tobaccoville USA Dodge number 5. Hood is off on the number 5 machine, working on something on the left front. Track bar wedge spring adjustments being done. Also on the rear. And they're working on the number 5, jacked him up on the left side of the car as the clock ticks away. Casey, what's your thoughts of the race, buddy, and getting ready for the second half as we're getting sideways?
Yeah, we're going to try to make some adjustments and try to head to the front. The track was real slick out there, real hard to pass. The only way you can really pass is on them restarts. So.
What are they doing? They got the left side of the car jacked up now.
Yeah, they're just switching tires and stuff and making some adjustments.
There you go, making some adjustments. Checking out the springs, putting on some new tires. Shocks are being checked as well. And they got less than 1 minute. 1 minute remaining, guys. 1 minute remaining on the clock.
Go over there and see if you can catch up with Wesley.
1 minute left, and we're going to talk to Brandon Cox in the 21 machine. They're cleaning their tires off and checking everything out with Stagger. And what's your thoughts, buddy, of the first 60 laps to get ready for the last 40?
We made some adjustments, I think we just burned our tires up practicing yesterday, so we were putting a couple different ones on, and we're going to see what happens.
There you go. And remember, it was said that if you change your tires, you go to the tail end of the field. If you change tires, you got at work there. Okay. You have to race on the tires that you qualified on, but you can make tire changes during the race at the 60-lap break. All right.
All right, Wesley.
Time's up. Fire them up. Time's up. Fire them up. Steven, back to you. We're getting ready for a wild 40-lap shootout next in the Fall Classic 400.
Ready for the last 40 laps. Let's go ahead and get these late models fired up. Let's get them back out on the track. Your 10-minute is up. Everybody made some changes. Wesley, that was some good interviews there. You were able to catch all the drivers and see what their thoughts were for that first 60 laps as everybody gets ready for the next 40 laps coming up here. We know that's going to be an exciting 40 laps. We'll see how everybody does and what changes they made to the car and how that affects them as they race out here at Florence Motor Speedway. I want to thank Audie Brown Chevrolet and M&M Printing and Graphics for everything they do to help here at Florence Motor Speedway, sponsoring the event we're having here tonight and had here all weekend. So this is the finale event. We got 40 more laps left, and racing at Timmonsville, South Carolina will be done for 2018. Looks like we got all the cars back out on the track now. 21 getting ready to go back out. Number 5 is getting the hood put back on his car. We'll see if the number 1... No, just the number 5 car. 21 sitting there ready to go out. Brandon Cox, there he goes. He's headed back out on the track. As they button up Casey Kelly and get him fired up and back out on the track. Yellow still out. That's Tobaccoville, USA, black number 5 car. For Casey Kelly, it's fired up. He makes his way back out on the track. There goes the number 5 car heading back out on the track. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Let me tell you about MPM, McAllister Precision Marketing. They can assist up-and-coming racers with career advancement, promotion, and assist in sponsorship procurement. MPM also has media and professional etiquette training. They work with premier driver development teams and limited late models to late models. And they also help the teams to make it up to the levels of K&N, ARCA, Truck Series, and even NASCAR Xfinity. Contact Tanya McAllister today at McAllister Precision Marketing, 803-361-6199. Today, get on the board with MPM. Ready for a shootout here in the late models. We have 60 laps complete. We've got 40 laps remaining. And I'll tell you what, Stephen, Harriet, I believe this is going to be the wild half of the race right here. It's about to be a wild card these final 40 laps.
This is $2,000. They're not playing. They're out to win this $2,000.
Hey, update at Texas. Guess who's out in front? Jimmy Johnson.
How'd he get out front?
Jimmy Johnson comes back after contact earlier in the race with William Byron in the 24 car. He has rallied back to the lead in the car number 48. And we have 48 laps to go, ironically, in car 48. And Denny Hamlin just got black flag. Kevin Harvick is in second, and Ryan Blaney is third. Don't know.
I don't know how the 48 got up front. Everybody else must have quit.
We'll give you a rundown of your top 5 here in a moment at Texas. Again, the winner of the race goes on. If they win, then they're in the chase. Johnson leads. Harvick is second. Blaney is third. Brad Keselowski is fourth. And Eric Almirola is fifth. Joey Logano sixth. Eric Jones is seventh. Kurt Busch is eighth. Ninth is Stenhouse, and Kyle Larson the top 10. Ready for the restart.
Got 1 lap to go from Chad Johnson. 1 more lap. We'll do the next 40.
There you go. 1 lap to go. Back to green here in just a moment.
You don't want to miss a lap of this.
Unforgettables is one of our sponsors. Here's a quick 14 seconds timeout. We come for green in the restart in the Fall Classic.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com.
Ready for the restart. They're at the Sunoco firing line. Ladies and gentlemen, 60 laps in, 40 laps to go. Stephen Harriet, we're ready for the green in the Fall Classic 400 finale.
And we're racing, and there's the green. We're back to racing at Florence Motor Speedway in Timminsville, South Carolina. It's the number 11 and number 2 car battle side by side as they go across the backstretch, headed into turn 3.
Into turn 3 they roll with Averett Lucas on the inside. On the outside is going to be the machine of Josh Yeoman. They're door-to-door for the lead. Sitting in third is Casey Kelly. Had an engine change, had to come back through the field in the first half of the race. He's moved to third. He's sitting in third. Door-to-door for the lead. Lucas and Yeoman in 3.
Still door-to-door. Coming out of the 4th turn, headed toward the flag stand, Josh Yeoman has got about a half a car length back behind the number 11 car, but they're still side-by-side racing as they come out of the 2nd turn, going across the backstretch.
Averett Lucas powers back out in front, half a car length now over Yeoman. They dive to turn 3. Lucas leads. Yeoman in 2nd spot now. Casey Kelly to 3rd. 1, 2, and 3. Archie Adams Sr. 4th. Here comes Dustin Yeoman looking for that spot in 1.
Dustin's getting
he got sideways. Yeoman got sideways trying to get by the machine of Archie Adams Sr. He'll now power back around in 3 and try to go for the same thing again in 3.
He's back up under him in the 3rd turn. As they come out, he's right on the back bumper
and
now.
By the
Give
way,
a little push.
And Dustin Yeoman's a lap down. Why is he battling the lead lap cars that way is beyond me. He's a lap down in the 25 car.
He is a lap down, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, up front, it looks like the number 11 car and the number 2 car are still battling close. Looks like the number 11 car has got a slight advantage right now. That is Averett Lucas.
That's right. To the line. Out in front. Oh, looking out. Bottoming out with the 1 car of Archie Adams Sr. He drifted up the racetrack behind Yeoman and Cox. Sparks coming from the back end of his car. He'll keep on rolling into 1 and 2 now, 3 and 4. 33 to go, and it's still the machine out in front of Averett Lucas back to 1 and 2.
Averett Lucas has got the lead, but he's followed very closely by Josh Yeoman as Josh is looking to see what he can do to win that $2,000. He's just 2 car lengths behind the number 11 car of Averett Lucas.
That's right. 32 laps remain here in the Fall Classic 400 weekend. The season will come to an end. And a new era after 42 years. Charlie Powell hanging up the helmet of being promoter, track owner, and Stacy Wiggins will take over and have that headache, that grueling operation life.
Right.
Stacy, rumor is you're going to run a racetrack. You're going to be the track manager.
Yeah, Stacy's going to be at it. So he is the man now. Interesting to see what Stacy brings to Florence Motor Speedway. We're all very excited to have Stacy here. We're looking forward to all the great ideas he's got going on and plans that he has for Florence Motor Speedway as we watch racing grow here in Florence.
30 laps to go. Out in front, it is still Averett Lucas, Josh Yeoman, Casey Kelly, Archie Adams Sr., and Brandon Cox, your top 5. We'll be back as we take a timeout just after 6 o'clock from Florence Motor Speedway. This is the Fall Classic 400 on the CRN Sports Network, the voice of excitement. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Rudo Apparel powers teams and athletes around the world by offering the best in customer uniforms at an unbeatable price. Visit RudoApparel.com or give them a call today at 347-850-2720. Build your one-of-a-kind uniform made just the way you want.